Shalom and welcome to another installment of Apostles of GMS, giving all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Today's topic is going to be entitled Occupy Until I Come. And I would like you to read that scripture and then go into that parable, because we're going to go into a couple of parables, all right?
This is the book of Luke, chapter 19 and verse 13. He said, "And he called his 10 servants and delivered them 10 pounds and said unto them, Occupy till I come." So basically, this is talking about doing the work. You know, it's not talking about taking breaks and not going out on the streets. You know, this encompasses everything. You know, the street speakings, studio shows. I mean, if the Spirit wills, brothers do more live shows, any means necessary, you know, whether it be a sit down, whether it be, you know, you put together some scriptures, some pictures and stuff of different guys out there teaching false doctrines. You know, whatever the Spirit, whatever talent the Lord gave you, this is the time to start using it. It's not the time to put it away somewhere, you know, because some guys are hiding that talent. You know, the Lord gave you this knowledge to go out there and teach his word so that he can gather his elect. And if you're not out there doing that, then the Lord can't use you, you know. So you gotta be involved in this thing. You know, you gotta throw caution to the wind, so to speak, and just jump right in there. You know, whatever your talent is, you know. So this is the book of Luke, Luke chapter 19. This is the parable, basically on the talents. I'll start at 10. It says, Luke 19 and 10. "For the Son of Man is come to seek and to save that which was lost. And as they heard these things, he added and spake a parable, because he was nigh to Jerusalem." And the reason why Yahushua spoke in parables was basically to fulfill prophecy. You know, because there were certain Israelites that were going to hear the word, but were not going to understand it. And the Lord wanted it that way. You know?
Yeah, he wanted them blinded.
That's right.
He wanted them blinded, to that understanding.
Yeah, because, you know, in order for your eyes to be fully open, the Lord has to open up your eyes. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and only Yahweh Bashem Yahushai can open up your eyes.
And that proves it's only about the elect. It's all about the elect. Because if that's not the case, why would Yahushai speak in parables? And then when he said it's given unto you to know the mysteries, meaning he was speaking to who?
Parables. Go to Matthew 13 right quick.
Yeah.
What is that? Like the 19th verse or the 9th verse around there? Go to that.
Yeah, and we're the only real group that talks about the elect, man. Out of all those other Israelite groups, who's the group that talks about the elect explicitly? Yep. Great Millstone, man. You got it, brother.
Yeah, because, you know, these guys, they got their own agenda. They don't have the agenda of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai in mind. That's why they don't want to speak about the elect, because the elect, you know, not everybody is the elect. You know, so if you teaching that, people are going to get nervous. They're not going to want to deal with you. But if you teaching that prosperity doctrine, you know, and that family matters values and all that, people are going to flock to you. You know, this is Matthew chapter 13, verse 9. "Who hath ears to hear, let him hear. And the disciples came and said unto him, Why speakest thou unto them in parables? He answered and said unto them, Because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given." That's why they can't get certain things. Like one of the main mysteries they can't get is Cornelius being an Israelite.
That's right.
You know, that's one of the main mysteries.
The mark of the beast. The most recent video that Lahab made of the great legend of One West, he said that the mark of the beast is hatred. So you know he doesn't have the truth, you know?
Oh, the name of the Heavenly Father and the Son. That's a great mystery. That's why in the book of Proverbs, it says, in Proverbs, the 30th chapter, it says, what is his name and what is his son's name, if thou canst tell. So that's a mystery.
Yeah, it's not El Shaddai and Elohim and all that. It's Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. You know?
That's it. And those names are to be exalted. Because we're coming down to the time where the Most High is about to destroy Esau, this devil, and take his kingdom down. And it's going to be known what power it is that's going to do this thing. You know, his name is not going to be called God and Most High and Jesus and the Christ and all of that. it's going to be called Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, because when the Lord destroyed this place, his name is going to be fully exalted. And he's going to be the one getting the credit.
Well, that's what they're not doing. They're not exalting the name. You got Nate talking about Jesus the Christ. Right there, man. Like we did last week, we spoke about by their fruits you shall know them, man. If you calling on Jesus the Christ, you're supposed to run away from them guys, man. You know, if they're calling on Yoshua and Yahweh and Yeshaya and Ahiah and Alashadya, the Most High established his name with Moses, man. And the name is Yahweh. But like I said, we're coming down to the wire, so to speak. We're coming down to the home stretch, and we're going to find out who these phonies are, and we're going to find out who the true men of the Most High are.
That's right. That's right. So it goes on to say, and he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. For whosoever hath, to him shall be given. That means the ones that have the talent, they shall be given, and he shall have more abundance. So because your talent is going to increase. Whatever talent the Lord gave you is supposed to increase. It's not supposed to decrease. It says, but whomsoever hath not, from him shall be taken away, even that he hath. Why? Because he's not part of the elect. And a good example of that is Lahab. You know, and the reason why he's a good example, because he's trying to come back up in there. You know, he's just came out of retirement. You know, he pressed his garments, you know, them 20, 30-year-old garments that he had, you know, with the studs in it. You know, he's trying to get he sees the momentum of the nation, you know, of all these people out here that's flocking to the Israelite thing, and he sees dollar signs, you know. So he's trying to get some of that money because he's probably running out of that old money that he had.
Yeah, and that's the motivation of all those fake, phony, I want to say motherfuckers, because that's really what they are, is money. Yep. That's their main motive, not the truth. Money. Now, when that dollar bill is done away with, now we're going to see who's really for real, right, who really has faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai and who doesn't. I can't wait till they do away with that phony-ass money system, because that's going to be the deciding factor. That's going to be the end-all, be-all, man, you know?
It says, verse 13, therefore speak I to them in parables, because they see and see not, and hear and they hear not, neither do they understand. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah. So it's done for the fulfillment of prophecy. Because Yahushua in the Old Testament, it spoke about Yahushua coming and speaking in parables. It spoke about, you know, the Lord coming to Israel and speaking unto them, and they having eyes they see not, and having ears they hear not. You know? So it says, which saith, by hearing you shall hear, it shall not understand, and seeing you shall see, and shall not perceive. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest they at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. And that's the point. The word convert means to turn back to the truth. Mm-hmm. When you go into the Hebrew, in our book of Isaiah, the word convert there, or convert, goes back to the Hebrew word shawab, which means return. So in order for you to convert, you have to return. And if you're not part of it, you can't return to something you were never a part of.
That's right. I've got a precept for you.
So, you know, Matthew 25, we're going to go through that too.
Come on. This is the actual quote found in the book of Isaiah, the 6th chapter, beginning at the 9th verse. It says, and he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, perceive not. And that's why Yahushua spoke to them in parables. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed. I mean, it explains itself. So there's a group of Israelites, the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai don't want them to see the truth. And one of the reasons is, you know, they were guilty of, back in their past, killing the prophets. Yep. That's why Yahushua made that statement, O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets. So them same spirits are back today, and they got to pay for back in their past life of killing the prophets. So that's one reason why the Lord keep them blinded from getting the truth. There's many other reasons, but that's one of the main reasons.
Right.
Also, you had a group of individuals that gave up Yahweh Shai. They made statements like, kill him and let his blood be upon